Hey guys, how you doing? Currently on eBay looking at MacBooks, particularly older Intel MacBooks, based on the Core 2 Duo kind of architecture. Um, just thought I'd highlight something that's very annoying about most MacBook listings on eBay particularly. For example, I've got this one here. This one isn't too bad, but we've got cheap in the title. Now, as far as I'm concerned, an old used MacBook has clearly got, you know, a pressure, not a lot of use, sorry, out of the keyboard and mouse, judging by the discoloration. It says cheap, but it's £145, and then you've got £10 delivery on top of that. Battery's present, so it doesn't look too bad. And then you look in here, and you've got all this bullshit here, this absolute bunch of crap. MacBook is perfectly working, blah 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 blah, and a common crack on the palm rest. Okay. It has a genuine blah 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 blah. CD drive isn't functional. It doesn't work at all. Okay. Comes with a charger. Fine, that's fair enough. And then you get some of its major specifications are given below. Superb performance and reliable Apple MacBook One White. Well, if it were reliable, its disk drive would work. So we've got a powerful 4.2 GHz dual core processor. Wow. It says 2 by 2.1 GHz. Oh, so that's how processors work, is it then? So if you have two radiators pumping out 50 degrees worth of heat, suddenly you've got 100 degrees worth of output. No, it doesn't work like that. It's got Core 2 Duo processors are much more powerful than dual core processors. Alright, okay, so Core 2 Duo processors must have, I don't know, 6 cores? 12? 18? Oh no, wait, they have 2, because, you know, Core 2 Duo means 2. Then we've got a massive 120GB massive 120GB of hard drive space to save your data. As far as I'm concerned, 120GB in a normal laptop hard drive is minuscule. You know, you're getting budget laptops nowadays with quad-core Intel Celerons, and they have like 1TB hard drives in them. That's minuscule. That's almost 90% of the space that you get out of a terabyte hard drive. Then you've got fast 2GB of RAM. I'm sorry, but 2GB is not. That's terrible. Then you've got integrated webcam. Wow. Oh, that's wonderful. It's like a little pinhole. Then you've got 64-bit laptop. Right, okay. More powerful than previous 32-bit laptops. Okay then. Yeah, right. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. Okay. Then I've got 2 times USB connection for your digi cameras, printers, MP3 players, etc. Oh, I'm so glad about that. Ideal for running applications, watching video, listening to audio, and surfing the web. Well, I wondered what the use for a laptop would be, but I'm glad they've told us that. Yeah, very glad they've told us that. And then finally, just to top it off, we've got save around £400 on hardware and software costs. I mean, is anyone going to be paying £400 for a 2008, 2007 laptop? No, of course they're not. Even if it were painted in gold, you still would not buy it. Ridiculous. And then there's one more which really caught my attention. It's this one here. Now, this is an aluminium one of the newer generation Apple aluminium ones. Got this, yeah, very typical design, you know. Apple MacBook 13.3 inch with an Intel 2.4 GHz processor, October 2008. So I'm guessing it's obviously got to be Core 2 Duo. I heavily doubt there's an i7 816 there. So yeah, right, okay, well, here we've got in the description, does not power on, missing hard drive, charger and screws. So the the bottom here is completely unsecured. And then we've got, I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely lost for words. There's no hard drive, so it's just sat there doing nothing. You know, there's a big open gaping hole there. Surprised it comes with a bloody disk drive, you know. But you've got most of the stuff missing that you'd need to make it functional. That's absolutely ridiculous. Does not power on, it's missing most of it. And they want £135 for it, with £9 delivery. That's absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason to buy it at all. And it doesn't power on. I'm sorry, but what is this useful for? If it doesn't power on, it's obviously an issue with the motherboard, which is that great big black thing there. If the motherboard is faulty, you're going to have to replace that as well. That's going to cost, I don't know, about 80 quid maybe, 100 quid, I'm not entirely sure, but it's got to be an expense. Then you've got to actually get that palm rest off and replace the fucking thing. So it doesn't power on, and it's missing most of the components. Right, okay, and then that modular RAM there, you see, is probably bloody 1 GB. So, doesn't come with charger, even though I showed you a picture of it, although they're probably just telling you that it's charging. And it also, you know, sold as faulty and untested, no returns or refunds. Any return postage will be repaid by the buyer. But they don't want return. Okay, whatever. That's just absolutely astonishing. It's just amazing how people think an old dead laptop is worth so much. It isn't. It's worth throwing in the bin, as far as I'm concerned. It's good for nothing apart from maybe the keyboard and the screen. Everything else is fucked. You know, oh yeah, might be able to part out for the CPU fan and the bloody CD drive. Yeah, of course, brilliant. Don't fall for this bullshit. Just buy a brand new one. Seriously, don't fall for it. Let's just have a look at this one here. Okay, so we've got an old 2007 model by the look of it, a plastic one. Obviously discoloured keyboard and palm rest area, but not too bad. Long line going along there, I wonder what that's about. Looks alright, I suppose. Comes with battery and stuff. Comes in full working order, in good condition, with some marks and scratches on blah 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 blah. The screen has no match. The battery was replaced last week. Charging lead with, oh, it's not genuine, 120GB SSD, 4GB RAM, Intel Core 2 Duo. Well, at least they're not trying to sell you a load of bullshit, but they still want 160 quid for it. Oh man, this is just absolutely amazing. What I'm going to do now is just show you something even more amazing. As far as I'm concerned, Dell laptops are absolutely astonishing. They're really, really good. And here we've got Dell Latitude E6220, second generation Intel Core i3 with 250GB hard drive, Windows 7, all that stuff, and it's used. Okay, so it's used, right? But yeah, battery holds 1 hour charge. Windows 7 Professional comes with, you know, all that good stuff. HDMI, good, yeah, whatever. Comes with newer kind of generation i3 processor. Same size screen as a MacBook, you know, and it's 70 quid. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? And thing is Dells are really good for Hackintosh. So why would you not go for that? You know, you can Hackintosh it, get OS X running on it, and you've got a nice Intel Core i3, a modern Intel Core i3 processor, got a battery, and all that good stuff. And it probably comes with charger. I definitely, without a power supply. All right, okay, fair enough. But a power supply will be like 10-15 quid, and then you can circumvent the cost. And, you know, that's 70, maybe 85 quid you're paying for it. Perfect, brilliant. I'll get this one here, and you're paying for a charity. How good's that? Brilliant. With a power supply, even better. There you go, look, perfect price. Anyway, that's what pisses me off about MacBooks. Goodbye.